Hi, welcome back to Crafting a Country Life. I'm Andrea. I'm here today to share a haul that I have ready to show you. And some of these items I've purchased over the past week or two. So, there's a little bit from several different stores, and there's quite a bit here. So I'll try to go through it as quickly as I can. But the first place that I went to a few days back is Hobby Lobby. And I did go in there specifically to look for this. It's a little bit heavier weight cardstock. This is 80 pound, and it's not quite as heavy as the 110 pound that you can get at Michael's and also at Joann's. However, it is heavier than the regular 65 pound weight. And I like this one for doing cards. It doesn't seem to bend or fold over as easily. So it's a little stiffer and provides a little bit more stability for some of my projects. It is called heavyweight, and it was half price, so not too bad for $5.50. So I got the pink because I use this color a lot in my crafting. I'm really loving working with pink and those pretty aqua blues right now. And I think we do kind of go through different sensitivities with colors over the years, and right now, these are my favorite. Of course, that could change. And it's funny because when I'm working, I'm an art teacher and I teach elementary level art class to my students. And a lot of times the little ones will ask me, Mrs. Marshall, what's your favorite color? And I tell them, well, today it's pink or today it's purple. And they know that, once you stick with a color, you don't have to stick with it. You can stick with it for as long as you like and then maybe have another favorite color. So we always have fun with that. But I digress. Anyway, so that was from Hobby Lobby. And I also received, these items are from AliExpress, and they just came in yesterday in the mail. This is some of that netting. And I'm going to hold this as close as I can so that you can see. It's got a little bit more substance to it than the regular netting that you can buy at, like Joann's or a fabric store. And it's also softer than that netting, and I really like this. It's almost like a fine mesh. So I got this for next to nothing. I don't even know. There's probably 3 yards here. Oh, I guess about 2, maybe 2. Oh, actually 2 meters. So about 8 feet or so, give or take. So I bought it in the mint, and then I got it in black. I wanted this for Halloween crafting, So I got the black, and this is a little bit wider than the aqua. You see the difference here, a couple inches, maybe 2.5 inches wide. And this pink, very pale pink, and it's kind of a blush pink, and also about 2.5 inches wide. This one looks like it might be about an inch and a quarter, a little bit narrower. But the prices were very inexpensive. I think this was about $1.65 with free shipping for all this. So good price from AliExpress. And of course, you have to wait forever when you order from them. But it's worth the wait for the price. So that's the netting. And let's see, the next item. These are from Hobby Lobby. Got a few of these. There we go. I found these last week. They had a 40% off. These are little... very thick chipboard or Masonite, I'm not sure which. It does look like chipboard, maybe. And they're vintage Valentine images. They have tags at the top. Well, this one has a tag, okay? These were 40 off, so it was $2.99 minus 40. So not too bad. Isn't she just the sweetest little thing? Look at her. And then this one here, Station LOVE, tune in Valentine, I'm broadcasting our song, Be Mine. I love that. And it has a little stand on the back, so you could stand this up in your studio or on a shelf or something. I just love the vintage images. So those were both Hobby Lobby. I'm kind of bouncing back and forth here. I've got a lot of stuff, and some of these items are just in a bag all together. This is from AliExpress as well, and this arrived recently. This is a heavy mesh. Let me just unfold it so you can see what it looks like. Here it is against my hand. But I bought this to cut little pieces to layer in between some of my embellishments and albums and things like that. And because it has a nice wide mesh, I think it'll add some drama, a little bit of drama. So this will be fun. And I got the white, which would be great for pretty much any holiday, and even would be nice for Halloween. I think it has kind of a spider webby look to it, you know? So there's that. And the next item I have to share from AliExpress is this Snowflake Die Set. And I've seen a lot of people using this on YouTube. It's just such a pretty die set. It has a little snowflake for the center of the bow, and then this is the background for the bow. So it'll be fun to try that out. So that arrived in the same package. I received these cute little, I think these are 20 millimeter maybe, AliExpress. Little wooden beads with faces painted on them. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I saw them and I had to get them. So there's 10 of those in the back package. There's that. And next is, this is from Walmart. My plan is to put this on my tiered tray. I received one before Christmas, so I'm looking forward to decorating with that. So it's red. It'll be great for Christmas or for Valentine's. $3.98. So that was a fun find. And the next one is from Dollar Tree. $1. The Dollar Trees in my area are still pricing their merchandise at $1 a piece. I know some places have been raising the price to $1.25. So I imagine that'll happen soon, but I thought the color was really pretty. It'd be fun for Valentine's Day. So that's right in there. Okay, and then the next thing that I have is this, which was from Dollar Tree. This is a package of stickers, kind of like puffy stickers here, Valentine style. And then I found these very thick, well, I guess it's like a Masonite. These are Masonite, I'm assuming. Don't quote me on that, but they're pretty thick, you can see. Hearts, and they came in like a door hanger or a banner. My plan is to take these apart. I mean, they're cute as they are, but I'm going to take these apart and cover them with cardstock and bling and stickers and other textural elements, and use them as tags or in swaps or gifts, what have you. So for $1, for 6, I thought that was really reasonable. So that'll go into my box of goodies to alter. They also had these nesting boxes. They kind of look like drawers. I hadn't seen these at Dollar Tree before, but you can pull this out. Okay, and it fits right into the larger box, which is solid. The drawer has a little heart cut out. And this can be painted and decorated. I've got some ideas for this. I'm thinking maybe decorating it again with paint, and then overlaying it with cardstock and, you know, maybe some lace and ruffles and stickers and things like that. And then sealing it with either a spray sealer or Mod Podge or something, and using it to put gifts in or just decorate, doing some Valentine's decorating with. And I picked up 3 of them. This one has a little flower center. And if you didn't want the center on these, I guess you could conceivably just cover that over. You know, put some heavy-duty tape over it and then cover it with cardstock or whatever else you wanted to use. So these will be fun to play with. Again, that's from Dollar Tree. And I picked these up at Dollar Tree. I've seen a few people hauling these in their craft. Comes in a set of 3. They're little silicone type heart-shaped candy holders or molds. I'll be using them to put trinkets in for Valentine's Day. And I may use 1 or 2 of these in my tiered tray for my Valentine's decorating as well. So we'll see how that goes. That's again a Dollar Tree item. This one, well, there was only one on the shelf, but it's a very thick tag. So I'm thinking again with paper crafting, I'll be, you know, sanding it down a little bit, painting it, adding paper craft decorations onto it, and seeing what I can come up with. Again, this one might be fun to use in a tiered tray as well. So got to put some thought into that. That'll be fun to use. I found these little wooden cubes, and I thought these would be fun to paint and decorate with just a tiny little maybe puffy stickers or some other type of decoration on each side. I was looking for the larger or the longer rectangular type wood pieces that come in the children's area where the toys are. I forget the name of them, but I think they're kind of like the Jenga blocks, only a less expensive version of them for $1. And I was going to use those to do some crafting with, but when I do find them, if I do find them in my area, I'll let you know. Okay, so there's that. Okay, that was Dollar Tree. This one is from Walmart. This was $1.88. It's a wooden heart. Again, this would be great in my tiered tray. The other thing I thought would be to also alter this one, you know, give it a light sanding, cover it with some cardstock and other paper crafting chipboards and other things, and decorate it that way and then use it. So that'll be fun to try too. All right, let's see what else. There's a small package of foam hearts from Walmart as well. There's a few in there that have that, my favorite minty blue color as well, tucked in there. So I just love that color as well right now. So these are fun. They have little heart cutouts in the center. Some are scalloped, some are plain, and they're a little bit thicker. I think these may be like the 3mm foam here, and these are probably the 5mm foam here. So a couple different thickness layers in that. So 98 cents for a bag of those. Again from Walmart. Okay, this is a Dollar Tree paper cup. I'll be putting some sequins mixes in these, or little chipboard decorations, and then wrapping them up with some cello and tying them with some pretty ribbons for Valentine's Day. These will be fun. They'd also be nice filled with chocolates and wrapped up in cellophane. So many ideas for that. And again, that's a Dollar Tree item there. This is a pink, kind of a coral pink with gold hearts. Okay. And here's one more Hobby Lobby vintage picture here with the little stand on the back, similar to the other ones. I'm waiting for your answer, Valentine. I just love that. That is so cute. Okay, so there's that. Now I've got a few more items from AliExpress that have arrived. I ordered these last month, so actually they came quicker than I anticipated they would. These are 6x6 inch vintage style Christmas scrapbooking papers. And I just did a search for scrapbooking papers and Christmas themed on AliExpress, and this is what I came up with. These have a beautiful satiny finish on the front. They are not quite as thick as the cardstock pads that you can buy, but they're definitely heavier than regular paper, and I think they'll be great for paper crafting, as long as you have something behind them to give them a little bit of extra stiffness. But again, they're pretty hefty weight, just not quite cardstock weight. And the finish is just so lovely on these. So there's, you know, lots of collaged images on the front here, and again, very much a vintage theme. Pink, a peachy kind of fleur-de-lis design. Here's some Christmas trees. These will work beautifully with my vintage paper crafting collections that I have. This is so pretty with the poinsettia and then the pink floral. Here's an old world Santa, wreath, bells. Christmas text with some images, poinsettia. These little sweet cardinals. So pretty. I can see these in a Christmas journal. or small Christmas album. Oh, so pretty. All right, so that's the first package. I think these were $3 and I want to say around $3.50 a package for 12 sheets on that. Here's the next one, also from AliExpress. Okay, these also have some lovely vintage images on them. I love this little girl here. How fun it would be to, you know, fussy cut this out and add it to something. The birds, the sweet birds, and the little border with the bells. So pretty. It has sort of like a creamy yellow background. So just a little bit different colorway than the previous set. There's a little bit of black, some ecru, red, deep green. Look at these images. Aren't these pretty? Really nice vintage feel. These would make lovely little tags or layered embellishments, cut up and clustered together with some rosettes behind them. Or look at this with the little birds. Oh, pretty. And again, same price as the previous. There's another one. These are single-sided as well. There's some holly, poinsettia with text background, some cut-apart words and phrases you could use. And I love that there's some variation in the background on this with the colors. Provides a little interest. This is pretty too. Also some nice things that could be fussy cut. Little lanterns, white, black, and pale blue. All right, so that's selection number 2. There's another Old World Santa pack. They really had quite a few selections to pick from. Here's some, has sort of a green and white and cream colored theme with some brown with the deer. Again, a vintage style. Look at this image here. Isn't that just so sweet? Santa flying over the rooftops. I just love that. And then the deep red background. Here's a pale blue background with the red poinsettia and some greenery. Kind of a brick red and white plaid. White, red, green. Traditional Christmas colors. Some more birds. And then some of these are doubles. Here's a black plaid, black, white, and with a little red. And then these look like they may be doubles here. Here's a deer, a couple doubles. Oh, here's a tree, page with trees on it. And the last one has an Old World Santa with a beautiful pale blue text, distressed look background there. So I just love these, and I thought the price wasn't too bad on those. The next couple are scrapbooking papers for Valentine's Day. So I'm looking forward to using these now. The Christmas ones I'll probably revisit again in July. I've decided that I really can't wait until December to start working on Christmas crafting because there's just aren't enough weekends in the month free for me to do that. So next week we're going to start, or for next season we're going to start in July for sure. Anyway, this one is called L'Amour. Again, these are all AliExpress. Look at these. Aren't they pretty? Beautiful colors. 2 of those. Look at these images. Aren't they great? Look at this with the dark blue background. Like little Cupid with the deep red hearts. And you know, the clarity on these images is surprisingly very good. I didn't have my hopes up too high because, you know, they're imports and who knows, the price wasn't too expensive. But I'm really impressed with how clear and detailed the images are on these tiny little cut-aparts. They're really pretty. There's 2 of each. Again, you know, just white on the back, so they're single-sided. Here's some old postcard images, roses, more hearts and cupids, a bridal song. Isn't that pretty? Pretty teacup. Just love these. This is nice that there are 2 of each. Again, same price as the other packages, but I think there are more sheets in these Valentine ones. Yeah, there's 24 in these packages. It says 160 grams per square meter cardstock. Now, I don't know what the translation would be, but they are 6 by 6. And as I say, they're a little bit lighter weight than regular cardstock, but still sturdy enough that you can use them in a lot of different applications. This is so pretty with the pink. Try and move through these a little more quickly. I don't want this video to be too long. Okay. And then there's 4 of these. They look the same. Yeah, these are the same. And then these 2 here. Nice satiny finish, very smooth to the touch. So I was really impressed with not only the price, but the quality is quite good on these. Okay, one more. Again, a Valentine packet from AliExpress. This one is called Romantic. Look at these images. Oh, I just love these. Oh, this beautiful equestrienne. My daughter rides, so I particularly like this one. Okay, here we go. The stripes. Okay. This is kind of a brick red on a cream. Okay, this is pretty too. Beautiful colors. Very nice detailing. A lot of clarity in the printing. I don't know how I feel about that one. The colors, I don't know. A little clashy with the yellow, but it's okay. Might be fun to bring some yellow into the Valentine's color themes. I'll have to think about how I can do that effectively. Here we go. These are the same here, these 2. More collage page with pink, red, cream, green. There's another floral pages here. Just love these. Another one here with pink, green, kind of a brick red in the background and some coral pink on the dresses. And then this last pair of pages here, these are the same as well. Okay, so here's that. Again, those are AliExpress. This arrived from AliExpress. This is a tiny bag that has a box bottom, and then the top just folds over. This flap folds over this flap, so the top is narrow, the bottom is a box bottom. So I can't wait to try this out. This will be fun to fill with goodies. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, here are some items from Hobby Lobby. Put these up here. Again, these were all on sale last week. Larger cardstock hearts. These will make great backgrounds for cards and other crafty items. I got this little banner of felt hearts. We'll have fun using those. Here's a tiny wooden block text. I'm going to alter this and put some vintage images on it, seal it with Mod Podge or clear sealer, decorate it, and put this on my tiered tray. Just a wooden block. It was on sale, 40% off. So yeah, that'll be fun to try. Dollar Tree. I've seen lots of people hauling these. These are those little heart-shaped elastics. Work those into some charms and dangles. A box of wooden hearts. I plan on spray painting these and adding glitter, and using them in different ways, maybe on some embellishments and rosettes. A box for a swap. Has Velcro closure, and again, I'm going to be altering this, adding my own cardstock on the front and sides. These are the wooden words. Sorry for the crinkling. These will be painted and glittered. I may put some texture paste on these as well through a stencil. Be Mine. You and Me. Whoops, get in frame. There we go. It looks like XO with hearts and Hugs and Kisses. And there's another package. Again, these are all from Hobby Lobby. They were on sale. This package has some red text. This is Kiss. There's 4 of these. 1, 2. Whoops, 2 of these. 2 that say Love in red. So that's 4. And then these two say hugs. These are white. And these two are XO in white. No more. Sentiments are, you know, only recently I've been noticing these coming out in the craft stores. So it's nice to have not only some shapes to work with, but these sentiments as well to put in with your swaps and on the fronts of albums and things like that. These are also from Hobby Lobby. They're plastic berry baskets. They have a nice weight to them. They were, I want to say $2.99 or maybe $3.99. I think they were $2.99, but then 40% off. They come in a set of two, pink and red. I love these. They only had one package on the shelf, so that's what I bought. And then I found this double layer trim, white and red macrame twine, it looks like. And then these pretty little white and red beads and tiny little wooden hearts. So these will come in fun for doing little banners and decorating the fronts of cards and other swap items. A cute little package of styrofoam hearts that have been covered with red gingham. So these will definitely, I'll be using these to alter, tuck into swaps, and also I may use a couple of those on my tiered tray as well. So I've got to put some thought into what I want to do with those. A package of the little candy cups. These are also from Hobby Lobby. Everything I'm showing you now is Hobby Lobby. Similar to the Dollar Tree ones, these were half price, so $1.50, and they're gold. That's that. While I was in there, I picked up 2 sheets of the Silly Winks. This is the large sheet of 5mm foam. So I'm going to play with this and see how I can do die cutting these out. I think people have been, for the most part, having success with this on their die cutting machines. So I'm going to give that a try and make some shakers with that. But having that extra thickness will be nice to make shakers that have little beads in them and, you know, bits that are a little bit thicker. So we'll see how that goes. All right. And the next batch of goodies, I stopped at a brand new Dollar General that we have next to us in town here. And I went in there looking for Valentine items, but I found a ton of Christmas trims for crafting on sale for 70% off. So I got all these things I'm going to show you. I got for 33 cents a piece. Felt snowflakes with my favorite vintage blue. So I was happy to get those. So these are going to be tucked away for next year's or my Christmas in July crafting session. Let's see what else. This was $3. I got it for $1 and change. These are filled with pretty little pom-poms. You can take the lid off and fill them with whatever you like. So these will get tucked away for next year's Christmas crafting as well. A set of 3 gift bags with silver and red stripes. I can't wait to use these in some of my vintage paper crafting and putting, you know, things like little sequin mixes or dangle charms inside to tuck into swaps and give as gifts. 33 cents for all 3. These were in the Valentine section at Dollar General. If you have them in your area and you haven't been in to see what they have, you can find a few things in there. I don't think they have as many crafting supplies as Dollar Tree does, but nevertheless, they do have some fun items that you can incorporate. So these will be great in charms and dangles as well. $1 for 6 of them. Dollar Tree had these hearts, 3 for $1. So this is a better value. Okay. They had these Masonite Santa hats, 33 cents a piece. I bought whatever was on the shelf. I think there were 4 of them left. 70% off. I'm going to strip these off and decorate them my own way with cardstock, seal them up, and have fun decorating those. Those will make adorable tags and swap items and just things to hang, maybe even in my craft room next winter. Get my craft room, you know, festive for the holidays. It'll be fun to try. Here are the rest of them. And a whole stack full. They have different letters on them, but those are coming off. I won't be using those. Okay, they also had these, and these are even thicker than the hats. These are Masonite tags. So these will be fun to alter as well. Very thick, a nice hefty weight, and they come with this bead and macrame twine at the top, which, you know, you can certainly take off and save for another project. Same here, a couple more, 33 cents a piece. Can't go wrong. This was in the Valentine section. I'm going to be emptying the bubble soap out of these and using them to put tiny little bead mixes, sequin mixes, and other fun little swap things, glitter and such, and tucking those into swaps. That was $1. Again, a couple more hats. And then these, there were 2 of these left. Again, these will be altered. I'll be covering them up and decorating them in my own style. 33 cents a piece. Can't go wrong. And last but not least, these were in the Valentine area at Dollar General. Tiny little clips with little wooden hearts glued right to the tip. So these even would be fun with a tiny little, you know, little tiny puffy sticker on them, or put a little bit of glitter. Lots of fun things you can do to alter those. Be fun to work with. Okay, I think, is that it? That may be the end of my haul, which is enough. Now I have to get crafting. So I'll be spending the rest of the afternoon in here planning and organizing some of my projects, and then tucking the Christmas things away until next season. So I hope you enjoyed watching this and maybe found some items here that could be of use to you. Oh, I don't know if I shared this. One last little item. Again, Dollar General. These were $1 for 2 paper mache heart boxes, which I thought was a pretty good price for that. So these, again, paint and decorate and use for gifting. Okay, I think that's definitely the end. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. As I said, I'm going to be spending some time this afternoon in my studio working on Valentine projects and organizing things. It's a beautiful sunny day here in New England. My craft room right now, it's the middle of the afternoon. It's very sunny and bright, and it makes me feel really happy to be in here. We're expecting a snowstorm overnight, so we'll see how things go with that. Tomorrow is a holiday, so maybe there'll be some time for more soup making and even a little bit more crafting. Have a wonderful afternoon. Bye for now.